Welcome to this brand new edition of Accenture Live, where we bring to you perspective from the leading voices at Accenture on the hottest topics, trend shaping technology, future of businesses, and exciting new opportunities for tech talent of today. Unprecedented times have pressed a fast forward button for all of us. We've seen some radical changes in the way businesses are done. Today, innovation is not just a good to go, but a crucial imperative to accelerate growth. All this has undoubtedly opened incredible avenues for all of us to lead with impact. Exciting times, as I would put it. But before I go further, let me quickly introduce myself. I'm Ashish Goyal, and I lead SAP Business Group at Advanced Technology Centers in India. I'm happy to kick off this exciting episode on Rise with SAP and Soar with Accenture with my team today. COVID crisis has massively accelerated the need for digital transformation. We all saw that. And most importantly, the need for global replatforming and moving business into the cloud has become a necessity. As companies, organizations think about how they need to transform and adopt, SAP has been focused on helping their customers find the right path. But before we move into the topic for today, let me quickly introduce you to the team. Bruce, who is our SAP Business Group lead for Africa and Asia Pacific, a very passionate volleyball player and a cricket buff. Sejal, who is our SAP Cloud lead at Advanced Technology Centers in India, a movie fanatic and a classical dancer. Jayanti, our SAP Technology lead at Advanced Technology Centers in India, who keeps finding the new paths, whether it's off the field or in the world of tech. Thank you all for joining us today. SAP is making the right moves in the cloud world today. And Rise is the primary go-to-market sales motion, helping them and helping their customers drive business transformation as a service, help redesign business processes, reduce complexity to help change the user mindset and stay ahead of competition. But before I go and talk more about Rise, let me ask my team to share 2 to 3 words that would come to their mind when they think about Rise. So let me start with Bruce. Bruce, what do you say?
Thank you, Ashish, and it's my pleasure to be with you and the team today. So when I think about Rise with SAP, I really think about an entirely new commercial model that SAP can provide to their customers, effectively one single handshake which covers not just their software licensing, but all of the platform which is provided as a service as well.
Super. Sejal, how would you put your thoughts together?
Thank you, Ashish, and the pleasure is mine. So the first 2 words that come to my mind when we talk about Rise with SAP is moving away from a licensing model to a subscription model. And the second one is getting onto or accelerating the cloudification journey for our clients.
Super. Thank you, Sejal. Jayanti.
Thank you, Ashish. The 2 words which comes to my mind is more about business transformation. How can we intelligently diagnose and improve the business transformation journey for client? And the second is improvise on the innovation using the business technology platform.
Thank you, Jayanti. Very interesting that the 3 of you have come up with a very strong word map aligned to the kind of roles you're playing. And as all of you have rightly put this through, the magnitude of this platform unparalleled. But let me sum it up for our viewers. Rise is a new way of working, a new commercial offer with one contract for software and cloud infrastructure as a service. A lot of features out there, but clearly S/4HANA as a software with an option of subscription. Business intelligent diagnostic for transformation with the power of Signavio. Choice of deployment model for S4, whether it's private, public, or any preferred hyperscaler. A unified, collaborative, intelligent network through network of networks. And enhance and improve BTP business technology platform to drive innovation. SAP and Accenture are not just good partners who work well together when we are a joint customer. We are partners who co-invest, co-create, and commit from the very top that we will make 1 plus 1 equal 10 for our clients. To dive further into this exciting partnership, Sejal, could you elaborate how this partnership brings together the best of Accenture and SAP to enable clients accelerate their business transformation to cloud? Or in simply put together in some other words, what is so unique about Soar with Accenture?
Sure, Ashish. Let me add to my perspective. Accenture has been defining and executing client-specific SAP transformation journeys since a few decades now. So all of transformation is not something new for us. We have been equally strong and experienced in the area of cloud and innovation, right? Bringing all our expertise and experience together, what we have done is we have gone ahead and defined a complementing offering, which is called Soar with Accenture. It's simply put, it's a new cloud-enabled end-to-end business transformation offering with RISE across industries, functions, and extensibility architecture, unlocking new markets and creating value for our clients and taking them faster to new heights. Soar with Accenture reflects a step change in the way we sell, solution, and deliver to help our clients unlock the value of RISE with Accenture faster, more efficiently, and with confidence. We have various accelerators under Soar with Accenture. To name a few, the first one is industries and functions expertise. We have deep experts across 40 plus industries and functions who are very well recognized in the market, and some of them are luminaries too. These experts have helped define industry and function specific processes, develop a lot of thought leadership, and ready to use assets and accelerators. For example, it's only an industry expert who tells us how the supply chain process or issues faced in a mining company is very different from that we would have in a retail company or in a utilities company. So that's how we bring the industries and functions expertise. The second accelerator is cloud. So deep experts who have helped define a platform, which we've named as MyNav, to handhold the client's cloudification journey end to end. The third one is end-to-end services. So we provide for end-to-end services for clients, starting from advisory, consulting, landscape assessments, discovery, business process services, implementation, and run services. So it becomes a single hand to shake for clients. Extensibility and integrations. So experts who have developed 180 plus apps using the latest BTP technology, right? Most of them co-created along with clients to help provide an innovation runway to the clients. We not only use SAP BTP tech experts, we also have experts who have experience working across various ecosystem partners. For example, how to integrate an S4 in the backend with Microsoft Teams to provide for a seamless, easy to use interface to a client who's anyways leveraging Teams as a mode of communication and collaboration within the organization. So all of these above are underpinned by a rich and strong delivery methodology and a framework ensuring consistency and risk-free delivery services to our clients, and very strong 3 platforms where we hold all of these together, which is My Concerto, My Wizard, and My Nav. Bruce, this is what I thought was Soar all about, but happy to hear in your views as well.
Thanks, Sejal, and what a great overview of the Soar approach that Accenture has developed with SAP in terms of providing a response to their global strategy. I guess to answer your question around providing my own perspective, I'd answer that by talking to our consultants and our teams about the way they deliver our clients' services. and the way that they interact with SAP themselves as well. So it's that integrated framework and the wonderful tool sets and depth of capability and IP that we have, but is also leveraged through the wonderful network that we have for our colleagues working within our market units, our technology centers, and even our global colleagues. So the ability to bring all of that to life is just amazing. And when I talk to the clients that we're working with here in Africa and Asia Pacific, it's really that strength of the methods and the tool sets, the IP, the history, the experience, and the togetherness with SAP as well, which brings that to life. And it helps us to accelerate the time to value. It helps us to achieve the business case for our clients. And it really delivers some delightful outcomes for our clients. And even more interestingly and passionately, when I see our teams, our individuals, our consultants are delighted with the ability to actually learn themselves about what SAP is all about and how we deliver our services to our clients on the SAP platform, that we can achieve some amazing outcomes, and it truly is very impressive.
Super exciting. Sejal, Bruce, thank you for your inputs out there. But there's a lot of chatter in the market, right? Everybody is talking about RISE. Everybody is talking about Soar. But how are our clients reacting to that?
That's a great question, Ashish. And RISE has been announced by Accenture earlier in 2021. So we have about 9 months of experience in terms of the market's response and our clients' experiences with the RISE solutions. It really is an interesting evolution from SAP's previous journey to cloud strategy, which was a more direct approach of leveraging on-premise software on hyperscaler platforms, or even with SAP's own cloud infrastructure. This is an opportunity to really look at the packaging of not just the license, the infrastructure, but also the networks, the BTP platform, and put it all as one package. So we've seen across Africa and Asia Pacific, and I should point out that these regions on a global basis are some of the most advanced in take-up of the RISE solutions. That really gives you is an indication that the size of our markets, the size of the customers, the pace of change that we are experiencing in Africa and Asia Pacific, the desire to adopt change and new solutions is arguably faster than we're seeing in some of the more mature markets of Europe and North America. There are some challenges to work through. We're seeing that some clients are desiring some higher levels of service. We're seeing that some clients are looking for slightly more flexible commercial platforms. But I am encouraged to see that SAP is very heavily listening to their early clients and the early adopters. And they're also working with partners like ourselves to really take that kind of experience to heart. So I do expect that the RISE solution will continue to evolve. And I should also point out that one of the most exciting elements of RISE is really the business technology platform, which SAP has provided to encourage innovation, and particularly where the core solutions may not meet all of the client's business requirements. It's a wonderful innovation platform which can be leveraged to provide the answers to some of those gaps as part of the business process, while keeping the core clean, which is a really important aspect of the commercial model. So it's really interesting days, Ashish. I'm super excited, to be honest, and a lot of our practitioners are really interested to work with our clients to understand how to adopt RISE well and to do even better going forward.
Yeah, and I would completely agree, because with the acquisition of Signavio, they completed the total RISE offering, bringing in the business process modeling and insights as well, right? So I see a very bright future for RISE in the times to come. It's going to be exciting.
I think that's a very good point you bring out, that in terms of SAP was all about business process design for the industries. Right. And now with this whole RISE, Soar, Signavios, all of that pieces are coming together again to give the right kind of push using all these tools and technologies for our clients to make the right headway into their transformation journeys. Super. Okay, moving further. So, how is Accenture helping talent to soar in their careers? And how are we bringing that one purpose of Accenture together for our people to rise and soar in their careers?
Ashish, I just wanted to share my own personal experience to share how Accenture has helped individuals within the organization and to me, right? I've been in the Accenture for almost 12 years now, and it's been very exciting career. I started as an SAP portal expert, and over time, I have rotated myself into newer technologies. And today, I'm the SAP technology lead. I feel proud to say I'm the master technical architect and a practitioner in SAP. Accenture has always provided me a platform to soar my career in newer areas. But we also are working on model for developing a full stack skills for our developers. And if you compare that plain ABAP, that opens up very many avenues to individuals in the world of BTP, Signavio, low code, no code, etc. Cloud has become the integral part of any client's journey. We've been working to get large part of our teams to be cloud certified and work on new areas so that they can converse very fluently with clients on the cloud transformation. With new skills coming over our way much faster, we've developed learning tube maps, allowing our people to shape their career better. They can change and shift gears to explore newer areas with well-structured view, starting from beginners to architects and more. Accenture is an organization which truly believes in the culture of innovation and provides a platform to all its employees an opportunity to learn and explore. The entrepreneurship program itself is for budding entrepreneurs in creating out-of-the-box solution, collaborating with ventures and partners so that we build a solution which is accelerated for business transformation needs. These are the opportunities which Accenture provides to our employees to soar high in our careers. Not limited, but many more, but this is what I could cover up, Ashish.
So, Jayanthi, it's Bruce here. If I could add to your story and provide my own personal perspective. So I recently rejoined Accenture about a year ago after actually a long stint away. I started as a graduate many decades ago, where I first started working with SAP actually 32 years ago. So I've been having a long and a career with SAP, albeit I was working with other organizations, including SAP themselves, for a long period of time. So I decided to rejoin Accenture late in my career, and over the last 12 months, I have been amazed to see the focus on support for our people to grow and extend their careers. I touched on before the opportunity to network and to work collaboratively with colleagues from all over the world, but also the structured career program and the learning journeys and maps which you've outlined are a wonderful way for people to really understand where they would like to explore their career. And there are so many options that people can take to provide support for their choices as they undertake their career going forward. Accenture is really good at providing learning and certification opportunities for SAP-related technology, but also the consulting skills that are required to really deliver services to our clients. Many people would understand that as a service provider in market, it's crucial that our people, our consultants, have the kind of skills to facilitate workshops, to understand the requirements that our clients are asking to deliver, the ability to articulate a story and to make sure that we're really providing great service for our clients. So I've just been super impressed with Accenture's focus on everybody's career journeys and maps. And as a leader, I feel it's a very important part of my responsibility to ensure that the individuals in my team are provided with the opportunities to achieve what they want to achieve in their career. And the other point I'd like to make is is that it really is wonderful to see individuals collaborate on a global basis. And clearly, during COVID, that has had to be done largely remotely. We are looking forward to seeing some more opportunities to interact in person. But of course, in this day and age, with digital transformation, virtual delivery will remain a fact of life for going forward. So Accenture has the tools, we have the capability. We're also a very people-oriented place, and it really is delightful to see that focus as I've returned to Accenture.
And talking about the boundaryless organization that we have created, right, within Accenture, it's so easy for people to have aspirations to work from different countries for different professional or personal, goals in life. And Accenture has been a true enabler for such aspirational individuals and the right talent at the right role at the right place as well, right? So we have so many of our people from India moving to different geographies for their own career aspirations, coming back to India when it suits them as well. So truly, truly boundaryless when it comes to learning, when it comes to moving geographies, and a great place to work for sure.
I echo your sentiments, guys, and this is my personal story as well. If I really look back, I started my Accenture journey part of our consulting business in the UK, right? And I moved to technology consulting, then I moved to India in a pure world of technology. So I've had my complete move from one part of the business to a different part of the business, from one vertical, which used to be products for me when I started, to resources, hardcore SAP technology. So probably seen very many flavors. And that's what I like about Accenture. You can experiment, you can pick up newer areas. I've done my innovation role. Now, this gives you an opportunity that not only you experiment, but you actually learn about different parts of your business, different parts of geography, very different roles working with the client. So on one side, I worked with a client which would be a FMCG major. On the other side, I've worked very heavily with the clients very deep into mining business, right? So how diverse they are, but a different kind of world altogether. So super aspects about boundaryless, the way Sejal you talked about. But building further on that theme, right? How do you talk about the whole inclusion and diversity culture, what we have at Accenture? Your views, Sejal.
Thank you, Ashish, for asking me to share my views on a topic that's extremely close to my heart, and I'm really, really passionate about this topic. I personally spend a lot of time on, running various initiatives on inclusion and diversity within the organization and outside as well, in my personal life as well. When it comes to Accenture, it truly believes in a complete inclusive culture. And if you see, most organizations run an initiative which is called D&I, which is diversity and inclusion. We on purpose make it IND, which is inclusion and diversity, because for us, inclusion stands above, right? And that's where we call it as inclusion and diversity. We have so many programs to ensure, empower, right, and enable different sections of the workforce within the organization and also communities outside. So there are programs, multitude of programs which we run for gender, which is focusing on female largely. Then we have programs which are running with people with disabilities. We have programs which run with transgenders. We have programs that we run for elevating communities outside of Accenture as well. So we are not limited only to the workforce that we work on, but we truly believe that it's our time to pay back to the communities as well, right? So a great focus on inclusion and diversity. And the great thing is Accenture allows us to play all of these as +1 roles, what we're passionate about, over and above our day jobs that we do into the business, right? So that's another thing that I love about Accenture.
Super. Reminds me of the program I ran last year, Grow Women in Leadership program. And Sejal, Jayanti, Bruce, in your own roles, I know you've been leading that inclusion and diversity charter within your own areas. So thank you for bringing that up for sure. And thanks to all of you for joining us and sharing your insights on Rise with SAP and Soar with Accenture. But before we wrap up, I would like to invite all the aspiring talent watching us to join our largest community of 70,000 plus SAP practitioners across the globe, gain early access to SAP innovations, and be a part of this new phase of accelerated growth, what we are witnessing. What Accenture has been in the leadership quadrant when you look at any of the reports from Gartner's and Everest of the world. We have a wonderful relationship with SAP lasting more than 40 years. So if you're looking forward for a path-breaking change in your career, you have an innovative mindset, and you really want to grow in a very innovative, inclusive, and a diverse work environment, look forward for open roles on SAP at careers.accenture.com. Thank you very much for joining us today. All the very best to you.